Father, with art in heaven, here I am. What's on your mind?
But I didn't mean anything by it. I was just, I was, just saying my prayers for the day. I always say the Lord's Prayer. It makes me feel good, kind of like getting the duty done.
All right, go on.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hold it. What do you mean by that?
By what?
Hallowed be thy name.
It means, good grief. I don't know what it means. How should I know? It's just part of the prayer. By the way, what does it mean?
It means honored, holy, wonderful.
Okay, that makes sense. I never thought hallowed meant before. The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Do you really mean that?
Sure, why not?
What are you doing about it?
Doing? Oh, nothing, I guess. I'm just think it would be kind of neat if you got control of everything down here like you have up there.
Have I got control of you?
Well, I go to church.
That isn't what I asked you. What about the habit of lying you have and your temper? You've really got a problem there, And then there's the way you spend your money, all on yourself. And what about the kinds of books you read?
Okay, stop picking on me. I'm just good as some of the rest of the people, those phonies at church.
Excuse me? I thought you were praying for my will to be done. If that is to happen, it will have to start with the ones who are praying for it, like you, for example.
Okay, all right. I guess I do have some problems, some hang-ups. Now that you mention it, I could probably name some others.
So could I.
I haven't thought about it very much until now, but I really would like to cut some of those things. Like, I would like to, be really free.
Good. Now we are getting somewhere. We'll work together, you and I. Some victories can truly be won. I'm proud of you.
Okay. Look, Lord, I need to finish up here. This is taking a lot longer than it usually does. Give us this day our daily bread.
You need to cut out some of that bread. You're overweight as it is.
Hey, wait a minute. What is this? Criticize me day? Here I was doing my religious duty. And all of a sudden, you break in and remind me of all my problems and shortcomings.
Praying is a dangerous thing. You could wind up changed, That's what I'm trying to get across to you. You called me, and here I am. It's too late to stop now. Keep on praying. I'm interested in the next part of your prayer. Well, go on.
I'm afraid to.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
I know what you'll say next.
Try me and see.
Okay. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us.
What about Joe?
I knew it, see? I knew you would bring him up. Why, Lord? He told lies about me and cheated me out of some money, and it is the biggest phony around. He never paid back the debt he owes me. I sworn to get even with him and then never associate with him again.
But your prayer. What about your prayer?
I didn't mean it.
Well, at least you're honest. But it's not much fun carrying the load of bitterness around inside of you, is it?
No, but I feel better as soon as I get even. Boy, I've got some plans for old Joe. He'll wish he never did me any harm.
You won't feel better. You'll only feel worse. Revenge isn't sweet. Think of how unhappy you are already. But how can I change all that?
You can? How?
Forgive Joe. Then the hate and the sin will be Joe's problem, not yours. You may lose the money, but you would have settled your heart.
But Lord, I can't forgive Joe.
Then how do you expect me to forgive you?
Oh, you're right. You're always right. And more than I want revenge on Joe, I need to be right with you. All right, I forgive him, Lord. You help him to find the right road in life. He's bound to be awfully miserable now that I think about it. Anybody who goes around doing the things he does has to be out of it. Some way, somehow, show him the right way. Maybe you can even help me help him.
There now. Wonderful. How do you feel?
Well, not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, I feel pretty good. You know, I don't think I'll have to go to bed uptight tonight for the first time since I can remember. Maybe I wouldn't be so tired from now on because I'm not getting enough rest.
You're not through with your prayer. Go on.
All right. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Good. Good. I'll do that. Just don't put yourself in a place where you can be tempted.
What do you mean by that?
Change some of your friendships. Some of your so-called friends are beginning to get to you. Don't be fooled. They advertise that they're having fun, but for you, it could be ruin. Either you are going to have to stop being with them or start being a positive influence on their lives. Don't you use me as an escape hatch?
I don't understand.
Sure you do. You've done it a lot of times. You get caught in a bad situation. You get into trouble by not listening to me. Then once you do, you come running to me saying, Lord, help me get me out of this mess. And I promise you I'll never do it again. You remember some of those bargains you tried to make with me, don't you?
Yes, I do, and I'm ashamed. Lord, I really am.
Which bargain are you remembering?
Well, the women next door saw me coming out of an X-rated movie with my friends. I told my mother we were going to the mall. I remember telling you, oh God, don't let her tell my mother where I've been.